Hello, today we're going to be solving absolute value equations. Absolute value is the distance away from zero. So for example, the absolute value of -5 is 5 because -5 is 5 away from 0. Number 1, we had the absolute value of x. X can equal positive or negative 9. In other words, if this was positive 9, then it equals positive 9. The absolute value of -9 is 9. So x can equal positive or negative 9. In class on Tuesday, you'll work number 2. Number 3. The goal is to get the absolute value by itself. In this case, it's by itself already. So we have 5x minus 4 equals 6. Now, this inside the absolute value could also equal -6. Because if this was -6 inside the absolute value, then this would, absolute value of -6 would be 6. So you set one equal to +6 and one equal to -6. So we're going to solve this one first. Add 4 to each side. 5x equals 10. Divide by 5 on each side. X equals 2. And on this side, we're going to add 4. Add 4. So 5x equals -2. Divide by 5. Divide by 5. X equals -2 over 5. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the calculator to show you. Okay, if I turn my calculator on and I want to enter in this absolute value of 5x minus 4, you can take your calculator, press second, then go down to the bottom where it says 0 catalog. When you press that, you get the catalog of functions. Absolute value is the first one. So if I press enter for absolute value, I'm then going to enter 5. And then for x, I got 2. So I'm going to enter in times 2. And then it says minus 4, close parentheses, 6. So that answer is correct. Now I'm going to do the other x that we got -2 over 5 for. So I'm going to put in the absolute value of 5. And then we said we got -2 over 5. So -2 divided by 5. Then subtract 4, close parentheses, 6. So both answers are correct. You're going to work number 4 in class on Tuesday. You're going to work number 5 and number 6. I'm going to work number 7. Okay, again, the goal is to get the absolute value sign by itself. So I'm going to add 10. Add 10. When I do that, I end up with 2 absolute value x plus 5 equals 10. Then I'm going to divide both sides by 2. So that way I can get those absolute value signs by itself. So now I'm left with x plus 5 equals 5. Now this is the point where we have the absolute value by itself. Now we can do what we did for number 3. We're going to separate it into 2. The absolute value of x plus 5 can equal 5, and the absolute value of x plus 5 can equal negative 5. Because if I put a negative 5 back in, it's the absolute value of that, which is 5, and gives us the same result. So we're going to subtract 5, subtract 5. So x equals 0. And over here, we're going to subtract 5, subtract 5. So x can equal negative 10. Okay, we're going to do number 8 together. For number 8, again, we want to get this absolute value by itself. And remember, these two don't go together. The 4 belongs to this. So we're going to start off by subtracting 6 to bring it to the other side. When we do that, we have negative 4 absolute value, x plus 3 gives us negative 8. Now, just like the last problem, we want to get rid of this negative 4. So we have to divide both sides by negative 4. When we do that, we're left with x plus 3 equals positive 2. This is the point in which we separate it into 2. So we have x plus 3 equals 2, and then the absolute value of x plus 3 could also equal negative 2. Okay, so subtract 3, subtract 3. So x equals negative 1, or subtract 3, subtract 3, x equals negative 5. Okay, turn the page over. Number 9, we need to get the absolute value by itself, so we have to get rid of the 8. Divide both sides by 8. So we are left with 3x minus 2 equals 3. This is the point in which we separate it into 2. 3x minus 2 can equal 3. And 3x minus 2 can equal negative 3. So once you get to the absolute value part where it's by itself, that's when you can separate it into 2, where 1 will equal positive 3, 1 will equal negative 3. Okay, so add 2, 3x equals 5. Divide both sides by 3, so therefore x equals 5/3. And for the other one, we add 2, so 3x equals negative 1. Divide by 3, x equals negative 1/3. And I always recommend you check your answer in the calculator or mental math. Okay, you guys are going to work numbers 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So you're working all other problems that I did not work during these notes.